Thank you, Mr. Van Baal. Let's start with a response from our Chief Executive Officer, then we'll take comments and questions from the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Van Baal, for coming. As you heard me say earlier before, your board unanimously recommends against the vote today. We clearly support the Paris Agreement. We have ambitions that are completely consistent and compatible with the Paris Agreement. We hear that Follow This wants us to take leadership. Your company is taking leadership. So my response, Mr. Van Baal and shareholders, is follow us.
Allow me one response to that. If you say to your shareholders that a 50% footprint reduction by 2050 is aligned with any well below 2 degrees pathway, a 50% relative energy demand will grow. If you say that's well below a 2 degree pathway, you're misleading your shareholders.
I cannot let this go. I'm not misleading shareholders. I recommend to all our shareholders to take note of the publications that I mentioned earlier on. One of the publications is our Sky scenario that points out how the world could get to a less than 2 degrees C outcome. This work, which is based on very extensive modeling how we see the energy system evolve towards net zero emissions by 2070, has been reviewed, peer-reviewed, has been commented upon by MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, who have, with their climate modeling, determined that this world, this Sky scenario, would result in a 1.75 degrees C outcome. What we have done is we have picked a midpoint at 2050, where we believe the world needs to have an energy system at 40 grams of CO2 per megajoule energy consumed, and we have said our portfolio will meet that point of 40 grams of CO2 per megajoule energy consumed. At the moment, we are at 82. So we will more than halve the carbon footprint of our energy products, which, by the way, is more ambitious than what the rest of society has to do. So I take issue with the point that I'm misleading. I would recommend that you read what we publish.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Mr. Van Baal,
I want to just emphasize to the shareholders, the net carbon footprint ambition does not fit the Sky scenario. The Sky scenario is verified by MIT, but the net carbon footprint ambition does not fit the Sky scenario. And I want shareholders to take notice of that. Thank you.